Welcome to Mouthpiece Theater. I'm Cillizza.
And these are our new ascots.
Mark Sanford, Republican governor from Hotmail, has made clear that he has no plans to resign his office despite those steamy emails with his mistress.
And thanks to Michael Jackson's untimely death, the public has turned its attention away from Sanford. Not that we're suggesting the governor had anything to do with the singer's death, even though his car was found abandoned and filled with prescription bottles outside Jackson's Los Angeles home. Sanford says he was, quote, hiking the Sierras, unquote, at the time of Jackson's demise.
Argentina's ruling party suffered a major electoral defeat, losing control of both houses of that country's legislature.
Sanford has apologized to the ruling party and to all Argentines for his behavior.
The governor's lover, meanwhile, has outed herself. She is Maria Belén Shapur, and she is really angry that somebody got into her Hotmail account and forwarded those naughty emails from the governor to the state newspaper in South Carolina.
The 41-year-old Shapur turns out to have been a television correspondent in Buenos Aires, which once again proves a cardinal rule of politics: never get in bed with a journalist.
It's conventional wisdom that a Republican governor will be the party's next standard bearer. But which one? Mark Sanford?
Argentina.
Haley Barbour?
Lobbyist.
Bobby Jindal.
Kenneth the Page. At National Public Radio, Ken Rudin tried to rank the presidential chances of the governors. In first place, he put Minnesota Governor Tim Pawlenty, whose major distinction is he hasn't yet screwed up anything really big. Sarah Palin gets the fairly low rank of 7.
But the real news is who's in last place, below even California's Arnold Schwarzenegger, who is constitutionally ineligible. That honor would go to none other than Nevada's Jim Gibbons, whose divorce records have gone, unfortunately, public.
His wife accused him of having affairs with the wives of 2 Reno doctors, destroying government phone records to cover up the affair, and sending 867 text messages from his government phone to one mistress and being photographed with another mistress in the Reno rodeo. Kind of makes you wonder whether the Republicans should give up on the governor idea and go back to one of their stars in the Senate.
Sorry. Forgive me. Forgive me. Sorry.
Let us pause for a moment to recall the greatness of Howard Dean. That's enough. The good doctor is getting little love from the Obama administration. First, they passed him over to be Secretary of Health and Human Services. Then they nixed him as Surgeon General. It seemed the man who almost won the Democratic presidential nomination in 2004 couldn't even land a job as a White House groundskeeper in 2009.
Now, the former party chairman and ruler of the Deaniacs is returning to grassroots mode and taking on the White House. Late last week, Dean led a rally on Capitol Hill where he presented 400,000 signatures to Congress and demanded that healthcare reform give people the option of a government-run program.
Dean didn't say exactly what he would do if President Obama gives in to Republican demands and doesn't include this public option, but he probably will be very, very angry.
And then we're going to Washington, D.C. to take